Hi, greetings. It's me, Dr. Paul Gerhardt, and I wanted to wrap this up by giving you some information on how to write an effective APA paper conclusion. And so these are some tips that I found from the APA Purdue OWL website, and this is the site that I've been suggesting that you, if you're taking a class from me, really should take a look and get to know. It's a really well-respected academic website, and there's a lot of good information in here to help you write an effective paper and hopefully earn an A in all of your classes if you apply these concepts. So this is what the Purdue OWL APA website says about conclusions. Conclusions wrap up what you have been discussing in your paper. After moving from general to specific information in the introduction and body paragraphs, your conclusion should begin pulling back into more general information that restates the main points of your argument. Conclusions may also call for action or overview future possible research. The following outline may help you conclude your paper. So write these things down. In a general way, 1. Restate your topic and why it's important. 2. Restate your thesis or claim. 3. Address opposing viewpoints and explain why readers should align with your position. And 4. Call for action or overview future research possibilities. Remember that once you accomplish these tasks, unless otherwise directed by your instructor, you're finished, done, complete. Don't try to bring new points or end with a whiz-bang conclusion, or try to solve world hunger in the final sentence of your conclusion. Simplicity is best for a clear, convincing message. The Preacher's Maxims is one of the most effective formulas to follow for argument papers. Number 1, tell what you're going to tell them. Do that in the introduction. Number 2, tell them in the body. Number 3, tell them what you told them. Of course, that's what the conclusion is all about. So let's take a quick look at that sample APA paper that you can find using Google, searching for Sample APA Paper PDF. And this, of course, is the conclusion of that sample paper that I've been talking about in many of my APA videos. You'll notice the running head at the top. That running head is in all caps, and that page number is exactly 1 inch from the right and 1 inch from the top. And, of course, your running head is talks about what the heading is of your paper. You'll notice that the final paragraph has a APA Level 1 heading. It is all bold. The first letters of each major word are capitalized, and it is centered. That's a Level 1 heading. It is an indented paragraph, like all paragraphs in your paper should be, except for the abstract, of course. And so, as this paragraph says here in the right column in green, the conclusion restates the problem the paper addresses and can offer areas for further research. And then it says, see the OWL, capital O-W-L, resource on conclusions, and gives the website that you should check out. So, again, take a look at what the author of this sample APA paper did from the Purdue OWL website. The author says in this conclusion, in order to gain a complete understanding of CMC's true effect on both online and offline relationships, it is necessary to conduct a study that examines all aspects of CMC. This includes, but is not limited to, email, IM, voice chat, video chat, online journals and diaries, online social groups and message boards, and chat rooms. The effects on relationships of each modality may be different, and this is demonstrated by the discrepancies in intimacy between email and IM correspondence. As each mode of communication becomes more prevalent in individuals' lives, it's important to examine the impact of all modes of CMC on online and offline relationship formation, maintenance, and termination. So ask yourself, did the author of this APA paper follow these important things? Did they restate the topic and why it's important? Did they restate the thesis and claim? Did they address opposing viewpoints and explain why readers should align with your position? And did they give a call for action or overview of future research possibilities? So anyway, that in a nutshell is the video on what you should know about writing an effective APA conclusion in your research paper. Of course, you might find me in YouTube if this is the first video that you've watched in my APA writing series. I hope you found this helpful, and more importantly, I hope you have a great day, because only you get to choose how you feel about it. I am Dr. Paul Gerhardt.